After tonight, I mean, doing the die-in today in Buffalo, New York truly blessed my entire life. And one thing that really has come to my mind and my attention is that we cannot change the mindset of people if we don't understand the hearts of people. And that's where it starts. People are not rioting and looting just for no reason. Some people are angry. They are upset, and that is the only way they are able to express themselves. One thing I've learned tonight, after sitting outside, lying down on the ground for 45 minutes, all I could do was just cry with tears streaming down my face. Running down my face, and all I could think about was the song, "We Shall Overcome." We shall overcome someday. Our ancestors fought so hard for us to even have the right to lay down in the street right now without the fear of dogs being let loose on us or hoes being spraying us down. And I just thank God for just having his shield of protection around every individual that were out there tonight in Buffalo. But I just want to say this. Before we try to critique people and say, I blame the parents. First of all, let's take into consideration the parent that is raising his child. More than likely, they have been in oppression majority of their life. More than likely, they have grown up in urban areas, probably was on welfare, probably grew up not having a lot, including myself. Now, yes, we can say some people can go out and become resilient and not be a product of their environment. But the question I ask you, who is teaching these parents? Who is saying, some of these parents may not have the right knowledge to be able to teach their children to be better products of society opposed to being another statistic. But why are you not teaching them? We could blame the children for not having manners and not having respect and not having wisdom. But who teaches these children? Who teaches them? Who reaches out to them and tell them, yo, son, pull up your pants? Now, I know nowadays we could say, well, you know what? I'm afraid for my life. They might turn around and shoot me. But you know what? Go beyond the four walls of your job. Go beyond the four walls of the church and build things in the community for the people. For the people, educate them. Do a Black Family Health Awareness Week. Do a Black Family Family Matters event. I mean, there are so many things that we can do other than complain. And I just want us to really take that into consideration. People are losing their lives, and to sit up here and say, well, they shouldn't have did this. Well, they should have complied. You try being Black in a society like this where I'm afraid to get pulled over by the cops. Every time I see a cop, I start praying. You live in our shoes and then begin to understand that. And I thank God for those who are of other races, who are of other, skin color and demographics or different creed or religion. And they understand enough to say, you know what? I'm not going to add another negative comment, but I'm going to go out there and support them, because injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. Because you know what? It might be a Black person today, but it might be a Hispanic person tomorrow. Injustice is injustice regardless. So as you're watching this video, I want you to really think about what can you do to incorporate change where you are. Stop waiting for somebody else to be the next Dr. Martin Luther King. Stop waiting for somebody else to be the next Malcolm X. You are the first you. They were people, regular people who were fed up with the laws, who were fed up with the discrimination, who were fed up with the segregation, who were fed up with the system. Fed up. When will you get tired of complaining and just writing Facebook statuses or complaining and writing Twitter posts and do something? So if this message don't do anything else for you, one thing I pray that it does is that it warm your heart enough to have compassion. Let's just put everything else aside. Put aside the color. Put it aside. Whether it's poverty, whether it's sickness, whether it's world hunger, whether it's human trafficking, whatever it is, it's not right. And we have to do something. We have to unite. We are better united than we are divided. Please, do something. I would hate for me to have to bring children in this world and I have to prepare my child how to walk and how to talk and downplay who they are as a person because of a law. Hands up. Don't shoot.